I have a little friend in camp this morning. Check it out. There he is, just a little feller.
Welcome to Journey Beyond Overland, the place where adventures begin. My name is Chris, and along with my husband Bill and our dogs Rue and Rourke, and well, maybe that mouse too, we love to travel all over this beautiful country to see what we can see. And today, we're starting out in a dispersed camp spot near Ouray, Colorado. We originally discovered this area of dispersed camping 2 years ago when we were last in Ouray. Although we'd explored a couple of other areas of camping last night, this is the one we came back to, because honestly, it's the most beautiful one we've found in the area.
Yeah, I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, condensation on the inside.
Yep, about as bad as it can be right now.
Did you get my sausage out?
Oh no, where is it?
Just because this guy is cold and sitting on my lap, staring at my breakfast. Bill thinks I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
I just don't want anything to be cold. I know how miserable it is to be cold. We did not run the diesel heater last night. We didn't really need it for Bill and I, but this guy is not equipped for the cold. But now he's going to be very happy because he's going to get some breakfast.
There are so many beautiful trails in this area that sometimes it's hard to choose one. And as we'd driven Black Bear Pass yesterday at Bill's request, today I was choosing, and I chose the Red Mountain Mining District.
And that is exactly why I was not standing next to the camera this morning. Got just a little muddy. Good morning. It is September 6th, I think it is. We are out here on the Saturday morning. It's a little brisk out here. We are planning to drive over Red Mountain Pass today. There are two sections to Red Mountain Pass. The southern section towards Silverton is described more as a high alpine road with views. The northern section is the more popular section. That is the section where all the mining district is. And you can go see a whole bunch of old mining relics in that district. This particular road this year is closed during the week, the southern part. The northern part has been open the whole time, but the southern part you can't drive during the week while we were here because there's active mining going on. During the weekend though, Saturday, we can try it out. So we're going to show you today both parts of the Red Mountain Pass and we'll see what we see. Thanks for joining us.
The southern section of the Red Mountain area is a little less than 6 miles in length and goes up over 12,000 feet. It's generally an easy road that boasts beautiful alpine views. Could you get your sedan up here? Well, I don't know if you really want to do that, but I bet somebody could.
Down below us is $1 Million Highway.
I sit here and stare for a couple hours, not even say anything. Doesn't get any better than that.
And it wasn't too hard a road to get up here, and it's beautiful views.
Any four-wheel drive can do this one, and it's all the views you want.
Yep. Welcome to US Basin. So that last view across the valley that you saw is a view over from US Basin, the southern part of US Basin, over to the Black Bear Pass Trail. That's the one we took yesterday, so if you haven't seen that video, check it out. That side of Black Bear Pass is drivable pretty much by any regular four-wheel high clearance vehicle. Just don't go to the one-way part if you're not ready for it. Pretty much just stay on the shoulder right there.
Is that close?
Yes, because it's right there.
Yep.
So literally you have to turn here, you can stay on the shoulder, and then you turn.
Short.
Yeah, this is a really short.
The northern portion of the Red Mountain Trail is known as the Red Mountain Mining District. It's only about 3 miles long, and it's also an easy road. But this is a road that you're likely to take a lot more time exploring. Towards the end of the 19th century, this mining district was one of the richest and most productive in the world. Early prospectors likely named these the Red Mountains due to the prevalence of iron pyrite. But the abundance of that iron pyrite or fool's gold in the area fooled people for a long time. But in 1882, John Robinson discovered the seriously rich Yankee Girl Mine. And then the rush was on, because what had truly fooled prospectors in this area is they were all looking for lode ore like other local deposits. But the deposits here were found in vertical chimneys. During the heyday of silver mining in this area, at least 4 towns grew up here, and thousands of men, with hundreds of women and children alongside, lived in this area. In 1889, the Silverton Railway was finished all the way to Guston, Ironton, and Red Mountain Town. That railroad made these mines even more profitable by dramatically reducing shipping costs. In 1891, the Congregational Church sent a reverend all the way from Denver to establish a church in this area. He first went to the largest city in the district, Red Mountain Town, but those folks had no interest in a church because they were too busy going to the saloons and brothels. But when he moved on to Guston, he was welcomed. A local mine owner even gave him a plot of land for the church and a cabin, and the local people raised $300 to help build the church. The local community dedicated that church in 1892, and wouldn't you know it, on the same day they dedicated that church, the entire business district in nearby Red Mountain Town burned to the ground. And what did the Reverend have to say to that? He told them, you can't fight God and prosper. A little afternoon, Bill and I found the perfect place to stop for lunch. A nice little pullout that overlooked the eastern end of the Idorado Mine and the $1 Million Highway. It was also a great place to start our on-foot exploration of the Genesee Vanderbilt mine area. Life in an 1880s mining camp was never easy. Camps often grew up overnight with ramshackle wooden buildings or tents for housing. The smell of wood smoke and coffee hung heavy over the camps in the morning. If you were lucky, you had a log cabin with a wood-burning stove. If you weren't, you were living in a tent and used a campfire for all your cooking. Beans, dried beef, salt pork, and coffee were staples of the everyday diet. If you had a little extra money to spare, you might be able to afford sugar, molasses, dried fruit, crackers, or cheese. Every morning, miners would wake early, put on their hobnail boots, tie their pants up above those boots so it wouldn't get wet in the mines, and then walk to the mines. They worked long hours every day with a hand drill, a hammer, and black powder, digging vast networks of tunnels by lantern or candlelight under the mountains. Every day, miners risked death or injury by asphyxiation, black powder explosions, cave-ins, or even simply falling down an open mine shaft. In the winter, miners had to walk through the biting cold and the deep snow to reach the mine, and just hope they weren't overcome by an avalanche. In their limited free time, miners enjoyed gambling, drinking, and playing cards.
This is me trying to crawl back down where I climbed up. But yeah, having to walk a quarter mile down and around again. Shifty. Definitely. Here's hoping I don't break another foot. It's almost like skiing. It's kind of fun.
This is the headframe of the Yankee Girl Mine, one of the most photographed places in Colorado. The headframe housed the hoist that would take miners down for their workday and bring miners and ore back up for processing. The Yankee Girl Mine is unique in that it's a vertical shaft mine, one of only 3 in the area, and the shaft goes down 1,200 feet to 12 different levels.
Pretty cool, huh?
Get the WD-40 out and move up the rigging so I can hoist it back up out of there.
I have no idea how far that goes down. It's pitch black.
This might be safer. It'll stand on, but don't stand on my ground.
Yeah. Wow.
Just keeps going.
It does. I wonder how many feet down it goes.
I can spot an alien on the moon with this light, but I can't find the bottom of this mine shaft. How the hell in the right mind get lowered in there in the first place?
And you don't think people do stupid stuff today for money?
I guess, but I don't do that.
In addition to all the typical risks of mining, this mine had an additional one: flooding on the lower levels. Water is often a constant problem in mining, but here, when the water mixed with the local pyrites, it created sulfuric acid. That acid would eat away at anything metal. Nails, mine rails, shovels, mining equipment. It would dissolve nails from ladders, cause planks to fall from the ceiling, and rust a hoist cable in less than a month. In 1904, George Crawford got the idea that he should tunnel into the mountainside below the mines and try and drain out all that flooding water. By 1907, that tunnel reached the lower levels of the Genesee and Vanderbilt mines, and crosscuts were soon cut over to drain the Yankee Girl.
Hey, Red Mountain in front of us.
It'd be cool if I could preserve little things like this. I think this is a little two-story house.
Looks like a little two-story house.
There's some plumbing. I suppose that is
I don't know.
early day tieback. I'm not so sure there isn't a little shaft right here. Some square timbers that goes down in. It's been filled.
Soon after you leave the Guston mine behind, you'll cross Red Mountain Creek, a poignant reminder of what old mining practices can do to local water sources. And then you'll find yourself abruptly back on the $1 Million Highway. Bill and I made one more stop on the way back towards camp. These two memorials are worth stopping and reading about. I'd highly recommend them, but I don't have room to tell you the stories here. Our plan for the night was to go back to that same dispersed camp spot, partly because it's just beautiful and very convenient to Ouray, but more importantly, Taylor and Tristan were going to arrive after dark, and Tristan knew exactly where it was. And so we settled back into that familiar campsite, watching the rain create waterfalls over the mountains as we prepared dinner.
Yes, I just put that on the table here. You don't. I don't think it's good for it to get what it was.
How is it?
Got plenty of salt on it.
And when dinner was done and the rain slacked off, we decided to take a hike up the mountain to see if we could chase down some of those beautiful waterfalls. And then there was nothing left to do but enjoy the setting sun and settle in for a long night's rest, where we could dream about where we were headed tomorrow. So if an adventure up Yankee Boy Basin sounds like a good plan to you, I hope you'll come back and join us next time. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll take Taylor's advice.
Like and subscribe.
And in the meantime, until we see you again, make sure to go out and find your own adventure.